Welcome to another Video Marketing Minute. I'm Eric Kalis, Chief Marketing Officer for Square 2 Marketing. Lots of times when we're working with prospective clients, we ask them a whole series of questions so that we can diagnose exactly what's going on in their sales and marketing efforts and be able to give them the kind of recommendations they need to get to the next level. One of those questions that we typically ask a prospective client is, what's your close rate? Or in other words, for every 10 people that want to do business with you, how many end up being customers? You would be surprised how many entrepreneurs don't have a handle on what constitutes a good close rate, and secondly, don't know how to calculate one. So in our ongoing conversation this month about marketing metrics, I thought we should focus on the close rate. The first thing you have to understand when you're calculating a close rate is what actually makes up a prospective client. We categorize prospective clients into 4 buckets. The highest level being contacts, the next level being suspects, the third level being prospects, and the fourth level being actual opportunities. Starting from the top, a contact is just a name in a database, or if someone comes to your website and they offer up their email address because they want to download one of your white papers. Those people haven't indicated any interest in doing business with you. They're just a name in a database. They're contacts. Going down one more step, you get someone who gets a little closer to you, and we can classify them as suspects. What's a suspect? That's when one party raises their hand. In the sense of your website, think about someone who fills out a Contact Us form. They're interested in finding out what it's like to do business. That doesn't mean that you want to do business with them, nor have you qualified them, but one party has raised their hand. That also works the other way. You can identify a group of people that you'd like to target. You've raised your hand, but that doesn't mean that the prospective client is interested in doing business with you. Moving down to the third level, we call those people prospects. And prospects are when both parties raise their hand. You're interested in doing business with us, and we think you might be a good client. Doesn't mean that there hasn't been any confirmation of that. It's just both parties are interested in discussing what does it mean to work together. And the fourth, and obviously most powerful level of the sales funnel, is opportunities. When you both agree that you're both qualified and you both agree that you should move forward and you start to talk about what's our agreement going to look like to do business, that's a real opportunity. Back to our close rate conversation, a lot of entrepreneurs calculate their close rate based on the top of the funnel, how many contacts they get, when it really should be based on the bottom of the funnel on how many opportunities they're working with. You see, the whole reason to have a sales process is to weed out those unqualified or opportunities that aren't a good fit before you do all the work to create the proposal or the agreement or the presentation. And that's what makes it a much more powerful calculation, is that when it gets to the end. You can buy a mailing list of 10,000 people and send a postcard to, but they're not really in your sales pipeline. Once again, calculating an accurate close rate is really important so that you can manage, obviously, how do we get better, how do we improve our close rate, and what opportunities or challenges present themselves in working through your sales process. I hope I got you thinking differently about your close rate today and about your sales and marketing in general. For more information like this, don't forget to check out square2marketing.com, and we'll see you next week.